Music mogul Diddy Combs is now the subject of significant media attention. This week, federal agents raided his Miami and Los Angeles homes after several lawsuits were filed against him. The lawsuits accuse Diddy of sexual assault. Homeland Security said there's also been claims of the rapper and producer drugging women, and the agency is looking into the alleged crimes in several states. The three-time Grammy winner has not been arrested or charged. So let's bring in Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. So first and foremost, why is Homeland Security involved in this?
I mean, that's your first blush, like what's going on? This is
Right.
Normally you think of Homeland Security, you're talking about border security and things like that of folks getting into the country, but there are allegations of human trafficking locally, across state lines and internationally. So anytime you're talking about human trafficking, Homeland Security will 100% be involved. And this was a coordinated effort. You see folks from multiple different agencies from New York is where it started, and they were in Miami or in LA doing raids on both of his homes. And so Homeland Security came in with full force.
Yeah, and it was a big show of force there because they had military vehicles. But is there any indication maybe what they were looking for inside those homes?
I mean, that show of force, I think was it seemed like it was a bit excessive. I mean, he is definitely not on the America's Most Wanted list, I should say, currently at the time. But you got to look at it when he's a person that has armed security guards around the clock at these residences. And when they pulled up that one shot that we're showing now, that house is extremely massive. I mean, it looks like the government center here. And so you would want to ensure that you have enough individuals to secure the facility. His attorney didn't like it at all. He said it was grandstanding. They got there at the same time with a coordinated effort, having individuals from the media there present to watch them raid his house. So they thought it was more theatrics than muster and meat. But what I can tell you, they were looking for anything, any lead that could point to human trafficking. So they had a search warrant looking for phones, for documents, for pictures, for any type of evidence that can connect to some type of criminality to the allegation of human trafficking.
Well, so what happens next in this case? And because there's several lawsuits, and one, in fact, that was settled last year.
Well, the next steps is first he has to be formally charged. I mean, so a lot of this is like in the court of public opinion, right? As soon as something like this happens, especially to an individual that as famous as he is, it's on every national outlet, it's on every local outlet. People are talking about it on all social media. And so it's in the court of public opinion, he's already guilty and he hasn't even been charged with anything. So the first step is to allow the individual to be charged. Right now, we know that he's the target of some investigation. What type of investigation, we don't know, but we can assume based on these prior lawsuits, what it is. You know, the lawsuit with his former girlfriend, Cassie, right? That happened. And they settled that quickly in record time. And then his videographer or photographer, he made allegations, and they both made similar allegations to human trafficking. The guy said that he was running a worldwide international human trafficking scheme. That type of language is not something that I think Homeland Security took lightly and at least wanted to investigate to figure it out. So hopefully they finish their investigation and then ultimately they either will charge or they won't charge. But I know he'll be lawyered up and he's ready to go.
Well, those are very serious accusations as well, so nothing to be taken lightly, and things will take their course. Khalif, thank you.